Friends, welcome back to the channel. And today we want to talk about how to connect to God and His grace. And as you probably know, the main doorway to do it is not the head, but the heart. And this is our problem because we live in a very materialistic world, very scientific world. And in a way, we have forgotten that there is such a thing as grace or even a creator. We hold ourselves as the managers or creators of our lives. And this is true to a certain extent because we co create, of course, and God gave us free will. But the one energy behind it all, that's not us. And it's very wise to connect to this source of it all. We can only do it by connecting to our heart space. So I'm not blaming anyone who is into science. I am myself. And of course, it's very good that we have this scientific approach, let alone take COVID and how our scientists made such a beautiful effort to find the vaccines in such a short time. What a blessing this is. But in a way, we have stripped our hearts of the deep connection to God. And this is not good for us, and there is a lack of this connection in the world, and that's why it's so important to reestablish this connection. And how can we do it? To open to God's grace and to open us for a deeper relationship with the Creator, we have to reconnect ourselves with the heart space. So, the first step is to open up from our heart and say humbly, "Hey, Lord, I want a personal relationship with you. Please help me. Come into my life." And of course, this is not done by saying it once, but we have to really commit ourselves to this. And the first thing is that, of course, we are worthy of this love, of this grace. And we have to see that we are divine ourselves. I'll do a video about it pretty soon. And that we are not separate from God because He is in us, as us, and we can live by His grace, and that's a beautiful thing if we can connect to that place. And as I said before, it is the heart which is the doorway to the divine realms, and that's why it's so important to, let's say, drop our focus from our heads down into the heart space, and we can do it in contemplative prayer. So the question arises, are we humble enough to make that step out of the arrogance of our minds into the heart space where this quiet presence and radiance is to be found? And of course, we can't do it in a one-step practice, but we have to do it again and again and again and humbly try to connect to this place. And I promise that if you commit to this practice, contemplative prayer, you will get into a much deeper and a very rewarding relationship to the divine. And this is so beautiful and will give so much new input into your life. So let's just have a last look how to really do it. So, of course, we have to become open, willing, and humble enough to receive the movement of grace, which is always there, showering us from above, but we are like cut off from this because we are so much focused on our minds and all the things we want to do and all the stuff we don't want to have in our lives. And so, in a way, we are shielding ourselves and building like a wall around our heart to protect us. And of course, this is all in vain because life will take away what it wants to take away, and it will bring us what it wants to bring to us. So what we can do is sit in silence and really focus on our bodies, let the tension go, and drop our focus from the head space down into the heart space and really be present in that place. And in a very childlike way, we invite the presence of God and His grace to come to us from that place of the heart. So the question will be, what will you meet there if you focus on the heart space? And of course, this can be a challenging experience. Perhaps you will just notice a lot of pain there and will be painful to allow that. But of course, that's not God. It's a layer around your heart, which is like a shield or old layer protecting yourself. And it is important to let that go at that moment and allow it and open to it, breathe into it, feel it fully, and allow it to go when the time is up. But if you notice, let's say, a gentle stream of light, of energy, of warmth, or to put it better, of love, that's God's presence. That's grace pouring into you. And if you commit to this, you will get deeper into this kind of experience, and it will fill you up with beautiful energy, and it will fill your cup, and you can give away parts of it when the cup overflows. Of course, you hold back enough for yourself, but you can give away out of your abundance. And this is very beautiful. So this shall be enough for now. Enjoy your childlike experience because you are a child of God. And if you like this, give me a thumbs up or perhaps subscribe. And I send you all my blessings and wish you a beautiful day. I see you soon, my friends. Bye-bye.